Yo, quick shout out goes to Az's player for actually winning my Battle Pass giveaway. Yo, bro, if you were listening to this, make sure you reply to the DM I sent you with all the proof that is needed. And anyways, guys, if you would also like to win a Battle Pass just like Az's, all you gotta do is listen up. Hey Woods fans, how are you enjoying the Season 3? Well, I'm going to be giving away a Battle Pass, so if you want to enter this and get a free Season 3 Battle Pass, all you have to do is like this video, subscribe to my channel with notifications, comment something nice followed with your epic username, and then go to the description and follow my Twitter with notifications to be updated on who wins the giveaway. Yo, what is good guys? It's your boy Woods back with a new video. And now in today's video guys, I'm going to be going over and teaching you and helping you reach Champion League as soon as possible. Because I know obviously when the season came out, everyone's points got reset back down to 0. So that's why I'm going to be helping you guys out and making sure that you get all the way back up to 7,000 points in no time. If you would like to get notified for more videos like this in future, always helping you improve, then make sure to subscribe to my channel as I always give the best Fortnite arena tips, helping you guys always grow and improve, and I love to help my community. Also, I'm trying to hit 76k subs by the end of the week, so we're very close guys, so help me out and please do subscribe. And literally, it's a win-win. If you guys subscribe with notifications on, you'll literally be getting better every single day when you see a new tip video. So just subscribe, it's free. And also, my main goal is to help more and more people, so you can help this video get to more people by liking it, as it helps it get to suggested videos. So please do like it guys, it literally is going to take you 2 seconds and it'll help me grow so much. But other than that, we don't like to waste time on this channel, so let's hop straight into the tips. Alrighty, so everyone knows that there is 3 leagues in Fortnite Arena, and that is the Open League, the Contender League, and Champion League. But obviously to get ourselves to the Champion League, we actually need to know the basics for the Open League and the basics for Contender League, and then Champion. You can't skip any of these tips in today's video, because you need to know the basics before you can move on to the next league. So I'd highly recommend, if you are already in Contender League, watch the basics on how to actually play in an Open League first, and it might even actually apply to some places in the Contender League. So in the Open League, you're definitely going to go ahead and want to start with the W key playstyle, because in these sort of first few games, you're not really going to be losing any points if you die spawn. So I'd highly recommend landing on a gun and just trying to go for a lot of the limbs of spawn. If you go ahead and find a gun that you personally like, then I'll definitely recommend trying to rush as many kids as you can. As you can see, I was playing super recklessly, and I didn't really care if I died at this point, because you can't lose points, so you can only go up from here. My next tip is to try and laser your opponent before going into battle, so that they're super weak already, so it should be no problem when you push them with attack.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, great. So now you've survived start game, you're going to go ahead and start to move into the mid game now. So then these next tips are going to be super helpful for you guys to be able to actually successfully kill people in the mid game. So now that you've gone around killing everyone, you want to focus on getting some better loot. The best way to kill people in the mid game is by making them under pressure and just W keying them as hard as you can. Alright, but you guys are looking to get the champion, aren't you, in today's video? So that's exactly what I'm going to go ahead and show you. But now we're going to go ahead and start to move into the Contender League, so we're halfway there. So all you want to go ahead and start to do is, now you're in the Contender League, you'll actually notice that you'll lose 20 points for a bus fare. Now what that means is that we're going to actually go ahead and have to require a kill to go ahead and neutralize the points before we can actually move forward and actually gain points this game. So definitely focus on getting your first kill. So as you can see, what I did here was wait in a bush until I could get my first kill. Now this might be scummy to a lot of you guys, but honestly the best way to get a kill is by being scummy. So just do whatever you have to do to get that first kill to neutralize your points, and then from there you can only go up. To win these Contender mid-game fights, you have to play smart, and the best way to kill someone if they're ever in a box is just wait outside their box with your shotgun out, and the chances that they'll edit on you and come straight into your line of sight will be almost 100% of the time. Now, if you ever get annoying plays like this, always try and take it slow and just have it in your favor, and try and get as many walls in your edits as possible until you can finally kill them. Now that you've gotten a couple kill points and a little bit of placement points maybe, it doesn't really matter if you start to die at this point, because you've at least gone up at this game. As long as you've got more than 40 points, you've gone up. So now everyone has go ahead and passed the Contender League, or at least you know how to be successful in it nevertheless. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the actual final league, the Champion League. So as you guys can see here, with the Champion League, you'll actually lose 60 bus fare points. And the thing is with this is going to require you to get 3 kills before you can actually gain any points. So you definitely need to find yourself a landing spot that you enjoy and you personally can go ahead and work with and get a lot of kills on. This boat is my personal landing spot, and I'll actually chuck a link in the description to a landing spot you guys should go ahead and check out. It'll have all the best landing spots for arena. What I would personally recommend if spawn, if you ever get one of the new charged shotguns, they're the way to go definitely, because it can always be a one shot if you charge it up fully, because no one have shield off spawn. Alright, so now you've made it off spawn in the actual Champion League games, and now we're going to be moving on to the mid games. And now these are definitely very important, so I'll definitely keep watching, because you guys are going to be very challenged during these mid game fights, as they're probably going to be the hardest fights you're ever going to come across. The best way to avoid these fights is by planning out your routes. I personally like to avoid big spots, so I actually go around them a lot of the time and plan out my route ahead. If you ever see someone, always try and suss out the actual full situation first, and work out is there another person in the situation. In this situation, I worked out there was another person he was fighting, so I waited until he was busy looting the person he'd killed, and then I decided to make my push. And then boom, I killed him and it was a super successful thing. Another tip I'd like to go ahead and say is that actually bushes are very underrated, and I definitely recommend them for mid game. It's just by hiding in them sometime. Once again, catching people off guard with my AR is a really good way to push them or initiate a fight. And then using that tip from the Contender League to go ahead and W key them, put pressure on them afterwards, and I was chilling and I had that secured kill in my bag. Towards the end game, you really want to go ahead and focus on holding people in zone. This is the best way to rack up yourself some kills. If anyone's ever rotating for zone, try and spray them and hold them and be annoying. Once again, plan your movements and rotations and where you want to go ahead and choose. I personally like to rotate to hills, so the highest point in the map, because that's where you're going to go ahead and be most successful with higher ground. Once I got to zone, I rotated up really quickly to try and get myself some high ground to establish dominance over people. Another great tip to get a dominance is by spraying other people's builds to let them know that you're there to fight. As you can see, when it came to rotating though, I didn't have another launch pad that I could have really done with. So if you find yourself ever with no mats or no rotations, the best way is to push someone aggressively and then force them to use some of their rotations. I noticed I had high ground, but I got challenged by someone and realized I didn't have a lot of mats. So the best thing to do here is just to drop down. You don't always need high ground, especially if you don't have enough mats to hold it. Then I had to rotate for zone, and honestly, I was kind of screwed here. I didn't have a lot of mats, and you just have to make a play in these situations. I was trying to conserve mats by placing a 4 in a pyramid only, and it kind of worked, but when I had to rotate again, I was kind of screwed. As you can see, I choked there pretty hard, and if you guys ever find yourself choking, then don't worry, it's definitely a natural thing that a lot of people do. You can definitely fix this if you play a lot more scrims and arena, but don't worry, this will all come natural eventually when you start to play more arena and Champion League games. But now I've got yourself to Champion League, make sure you go ahead and drop a like on the video because you've clearly enjoyed it if you have still made it here, and also make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new and you are looking to improve at Fortnite, as I'm sure I've got more tips for you in the future that can help you out a lot. So guys, make sure to drop a like, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and use code WOODS in the item shop. It really helps me out, guys. But other than that, I guess I will see you all in the next video. Peace.